setting up the rooms, and do you need help?
Yes.
Oh, yes. I'm going to start setting up this Saturday. I know some church, how long did it take for y'all to decorate the altar? This is my first week.
Usually a week.
A week.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'll start on it Saturday. Just do a little spray painting some craters on a gray moving sheet, like a packing blanket, moving blanket. That's right, part. Moving blanket, and doing some spray painting on some of that, and then kind of mapping out where everything's going to go and what it's going to look like. So we'll be putting, first of all, I need to remove all those staples from the kids' school hallway because they kind of collected over time. So I just want to have a good clean slate. I asked Ellie, I said, how many staples do you think are on these walls? She said, 1 million. I agree. So we'll see, but I just want to get those off because I don't want the staple to go through the paper I'm putting on and then start ripping and then kids like to pick at it. And I just don't want that. I'm any distractions.
So the number of staples will be on the trivia question.
We're going to decorate the elementary wing, of course, and the pre-K and kinder wing. I want to focus on those, not so much through these hallways. Maybe a little bit, maybe not. It just depends on where we're at and how it looks so far. And then, of course, the sanctuary and stage. Decorating this year, really easy because it's space, and there's not much in space except for stars, planets, galaxies. Pretty much it. Yeah. Again, it's a lot of it is just like lots of tapestries like this, lots of plastic tablecloths, lots of black or a lot of black paper, some stars, some hanging planets, a lot of stuff like that. But I have an idea. The pre-K and kinder wing, we're going to do like our space. But then on this side, we're going to do a spaceship hallway, and then when they go into the classrooms in space. So kind of.
So are you decorating decorating classrooms too, or
Oh
decorate?
No, sorry. Y'all can decorate y'all's classrooms.
I didn't know what your plan was.
No.
Do it. I'll be here to help you. But
No. If y'all need help or need me to order anything, like let me know. We'll see what we can do. But for the main hallway, that's what I was thinking. Bless you. But sorry, I'm so focused on like getting everything out that I forgot. But no, yes. So if you have an idea of your costume already planned out, keep going with it. I'm not going to stop you. I will encourage you to keep going. And if you need help, let me know.
What's the last day that you can take orders for supplies that we might need for class, like to decorate our classrooms?
If sooner the better. If we're Amazon's pretty quick. But if it's something I can buy in store, I'll just go and get it. That's really quick and easy. With some like crafts and imagination station, there's like paper plates or stuff like that. I can just go to the store and buy that. But if it's like a specific color you need, then I can order it. But I'm sure Dollar Tree or Party City or something like that will have plenty of that. So, but if it's something specific you need that you cannot get in store, let me know. But I have a list of all the things I'm going to go and get at the store once we get closer. But again, if it's something specific that you can't, let me know and I'll do my best to order that. Just sooner the better. My Amazon's like 2-day shipping, so I'm not so angry.
And when will you be going to the store so that we can get ready and perhaps give you a list?
So I'm thinking maybe on Thursday, the Thursday before, just so I can map out everything and make sure. I'm going to have a box of all the supplies. I'm trying to keep up with it, saying, okay, what else do I need to get for like crafts or sanitation station or expression station.
I am not going to do anything the weekend before, so you could get, my list before then.
Okay. Yeah, I have the majority of the stuff. I just have to go to Walmart.
Okay.
But all the rest of the stuff, it's all here in order.
Sounds good.
That's a lot for decorating, but I'm gonna send out a message saying, hey, I'm up at the church, decorating, if you're free, come and join. I would really appreciate that. Just cause I get carried away with decorating. And I kind of just go with it, and but I need to be reminded that y'all are here to help, and I always forget that.
So now, since you're kind of on the first, do we need like a wrap up on the 10th maybe to make sure everything's
Yes.
done?
Yes, making sure that Saturday, I would make sure it's up, and if anything's fallen, which sometimes things fall, we can put it back up. And then on Sunday, of course, most of us will be here for church, but that's a good time to just kind of peek in and see what all we need to put back up if things have fallen, or what we need to add last minute, but by then, everything should be up and ready to go.
At some point during the week, next week, we're gonna be putting all the spaceship doors down this hallway. If any of you guys or anybody has time and they want to come and assist with that, I would appreciate the help.
What do we need to plan? Because do I need a plan for a doorway, or is that, you know?
I was gonna just do the hall,
Yeah.
and then if you wanna decorate your door, you can. I was gonna kind of stop at the door, kind of go around it, just the walls as a hallway is what I have in store right now. So if you would like to decorate your door, add anything on your door, definitely do it.
So what is he referring to then?
Oh, it's like what is it?
Basically,
Like an entryway?
Yeah, it kind of looks like this.
So it's entryway, it's not
Yes.
for the classroom.
It's not a legit door. It's kind of like adds some texture to the hallway. Kind of gives it some dimension.
Okay,
So it looks like you're kind of walking into like this.
I was just wondering where it's going now.
yeah, we're.
Yeah.
It's just
What's in our
There's
just
two
the hallway.
sections of it.
Okay.
So so it's gonna look a lot like you're kind of inside a ship walking to your classroom.
Okay.
And then again, decorate your classroom, whatever you want, and let me know how I can help and what to order if you need things to be ordered. Yes.
So it starts at 9 o'clock. What time do you want us there?
Yes, I would prefer 8. That's early, but again, that's a first day. That's when the kids and parents are gonna be showing up early to see if they can last minute register. If we have that, say, hey, we can accept 6 more, and that's it. Again, it probably won't happen because we're already at 107. And we still have 2 weeks to go. So more than likely, registration will be cut off. There is a cutoff registration day if we don't go more than 107, which more than likely we will because we have a kid register for VBS 1 per day, 1 to 3 every day. So it's going to get to the point where I'm going to have to cut it off for safety reasons, and just because with the amount of volunteers, I want to make sure volunteers aren't overwhelming kids running every day.
What is the average number of registrations that
It's still open. Again, it's hard to tell because I still have volunteers setting up. So again, if we're kind of
capping at kids, we're capping at volunteers.
right. So say we have more volunteers, I can accept more kids. Say I don't have a lot of volunteers, I'm gonna have to have a cut registration day. Say, hey, sorry, we just can't do this because there's only so many eyes on your child. And hopefully parents will understand that. If not, let me know. We'll give them more to go.
How many kids did we have last year?
Somewhere around there. I think Bethany said like 108, 110 or something.
Okay.
So we're averaging about the same. Me and Marissa contacted the daycares just to give them a heads up. Hey, you can't just drop off your kid on our doorstep and not fill out a registration form or pre-register. Again, that's a safety thing. So we both contacted them saying you have to fill out a registration form before you can come in our building.
Yes, of course they do.
Any other questions? Yeah. 8 a.m. We're gonna have a time of prayer at the beginning, just around the pews and just where kids are gonna be sitting. Just getting in a group and just praying over the week. And yeah, prayer is important. We're doing this for a reason. We're not doing this just for fun.
Right.
There is a reason. And so it's good to be reminded of that.
What time do you want us to be here on Monday?
8.
8.
Yes, ma'am. And then, of course, say we have some group stuff set up for whatever reason, and we shouldn't because ES broken and does everything for you. And we need to move some kids around or say, oh, well, I'm gonna with my friend. Then hey, we can swap. We can swap. That's no problem. Also, brothers, if you have a kid that is just not paying attention, is rowdy, you know, off the walls, jumping off the walls, misbehaving, it's okay to let me know and we can switch them. I had the most rowdiest kid ever and misbehaving, just loud and just being so mean. And I went up to the director and I said, maybe if we switch them, maybe have a male crew leader, maybe, just maybe. And they said, oh yeah, no, it's a great idea. We did that, completely changed. I was like, this is great, this is good. So again, if we need to switch, if we need to change, we can always do that. We're gonna be flexible, we're gonna make it work. And so we can work around those things. Yes.
Maddie, what do we do if a child has a meltdown or an accident in class? Like, how do we connect with you, or how does the crew leader connect with you?
Yes, so I'm going to be in this hallway. So where all my elementary kids are going, I'm going to be checking in on those rooms, making sure we're okay. Sarah is going to be on the pre-K and kinder hallway. She's going to be doing the same. And then, of course, I'll check up on her. We'll, kind of go back and forth. So we're going to be in that hallway pretty much at all times, making sure everything's going well. So, say if anything were to happen, a meltdown, I can help. Say we only have one crew leader per group, which hopefully we won't. So if that is the case, I can come in, help out as much as I can. Again, if we need a parent, we contact a parent. All crew leaders will have parent information, but in the end, I can make the phone call because I want you to focus on your kids and your group during that time.
Madison, you said you have more volunteers signed up. Do we have 5 crew leaders for pre-K and kinder?
As of now, yes. There's still some I haven't added yet
Okay,
because
that's
they just signed up and I have to do a right about contract.
Oh my gosh.
Put them on the list. Yes, so don't worry, there's more to be added. There's more to be added. But again, if you know anyone who's interested or is not doing anything this summer, send them our way.
Ideally, how many more do we need?
Oh my goodness.
100.
At least 10, just so I can distribute for crew leaders. Crew leaders need help. That's because we're escorting kids. I would prefer 2 per group. So you have one in the front, one in the back, making sure we're listening to paying attention.
Sorry, more questions. So for the pre-K side, how soon can we start decorating our rooms?
Pre-K side, I'm going to start, I'm probably going to start tomorrow, and then start getting all the staples out, and then we'll start coming up with where we want to start putting up our decorations, what that's going to look like. I have an idea, I've heard some amazing ideas, and so I think I'm going to go for those. But again, if we have something different in mind, we can always build off of that.
And will the rooms be used on the times that we're not in the room? So like, will school be in session in the afternoon?
No.
Oh.
It's already out.
School's out,
Yeah.
so we can start on that side whenever.
Okay.
This side, it's a little tricky because we still have Sunday school, we still have Bible studies, and I also want to work them. And
Well, over there, they still have Sunday school too.
yes, and Sunday school, right? So, but this one, it might be kind of like a 2-day thing. Okay, we're doing this all focusing on this wing. I don't want to focus all at once. I kind of want to baby steps. So, okay, we're going to focus on this hallway. Okay, we're going to focus on sanctuary. Okay, we're going to focus on so and so. That's my plan. Little baby steps, so it's not like we have a lot to do. I like that feeling, and I wouldn't want that. Security. Dwayne, I'm putting you guys security.
He gets the spirit stick.
Security, we're going to need some at those front doors of the sanctuary. Kids I don't want them to sneak in and say, oh, I don't want here. And if they don't have a lanyard, they do not have lanyards. Escort them outside so that they can get registered, signed in, and everything like that. If they don't have registered, they're adult, that's a little bit more serious. Crew leaders, you will have a lanyard. I have black ones for you, black lanyards. So make sure you wear it. And that's gonna be on our pews, and I'll put it in the classrooms as well, if you are teaching, just so everyone has one. Make sure, please wear it. I'm gonna have a schedule on the back of your lanyard, and have your name, and then on the back a little schedule of where we're going. And I'll have some schedules kind of put up here and there in the hallway, just in case something were to happen to that schedule. You can just look up in certain areas in the hallway, and it'll be up.
More staples.
We'll take it down. We'll take them off.
Will the volunteers get t-shirts?
Oh, yes. So we have a lot of t-shirts left over, these t-shirts. I wanted, before I ordered any more, I kind of want to get rid of those first, before I start ordering. I know kids got t-shirts. I had some family members say, oh, we noticed that there's no like t-shirt size and registration. And so there were some that were bummed that we weren't doing t-shirts. If I get more and more and say we have room in the budget to get t-shirts, then I'll definitely order some next year. But for this year, for the budget, we're gonna use the shirts we already have, start getting rid of those, and so then I can start stocking up for next year. But if you do not have a shirt, we have plenty. Let me know. We are low on some sizes, some extra larges. We only have a few. Other than that, I think we should be good on all the other sizes.
Did we wanna try to do all the same color for volunteers so that it's like,
so-
okay, they're in blue and they're in green, whatever.
So I wanted to do that, but again, say we don't have a lot of extra larges. So just as long as it has, you know, our logo, if it's the Kidman one, that is fine. Or saying there is no shirt available, just make sure it's appropriate shirt, making sure there's no wording on there that's, you know, I have to say that one, but yeah, just make sure it's fine. T-shirt's probably best if you'll be in front of the any other questions? If not, as always, contact me.
So a volunteer here who was not in Kidman does not have a shirt, do you want us to go down the hall and see and get them a
Yes,
shirt? Or-
yeah, if you need a shirt, we can always go down the hall and see what is available in our little